set in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls the case of the people versus Johnny Payne.
Prosecuting attorney.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Johnny Payne.
Your name, sir?
Johnny Charles Payne.
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment. I do think this is something that can, well, you could get waived or worked out, but we're asking for an adjournment.
Not objection. Probable cause conference, January 8th. Yes, January 8th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case people versus Mohammed Kamiso.
Overwater assistant prosecuting attorney for the people.
Morning, and Your Honor, Qasim based on behalf of Mohammed Kamisoko, who's present to my right. Can you state your full name for the record, sir?
Mohammed Kamiso.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we're going to be requesting for an adjournment. We did not have discovery as of yesterday afternoon.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned January 15th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Your Honor, very briefly, I would just note, discovery packet was created yesterday, so they should have that soon. Additionally, I am informed that the victim in this case is present here, at least in the building, if not in the courtroom, and victim intended to ask the court for contact with the defendant. The people do not agree with that request, but I wanted to make the court aware of that.
Your Honor,
And you have no way of responding because you don't have the report. So I'm not going to hear that today, any requests. So bond will continue with the condition. Thank you. Court calls case people versus Tyrie Bibbons.
Overwater assistant prosecuting attorney for the people.
Judge Christopher Quinn, appearing on behalf of Mr. Pibbons, who's present.
Your name, sir?
Tyrie Bibbons.
Thank you.
We would just like to set this matter for exam.
You have all of the discovery?
Yes, I believe so, Judge. Yes. We have a date of January 6th already for another one.
You have what?
Another preliminary exam date for Mr. Bibbons already set for January 6th.
So I don't, is this case connected to that case?
It is not, Your Honor.
Is all the discovery on this case complete?
Yes, Judge.
Would people have their witnesses available?
On the 6th, Your Honor?
Yes.
I see no reason why we wouldn't.
Preliminary examination in person, January 6th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Perry. And we'll continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Case people versus
Overwater assistant prosecuting attorney for the people.
On behalf of Mr. Terrell. Terrell, can you please say your name for the record?
Adam David Perella.
We have, also, I forgot to, I think, include the case number on the green sheet. I apologize for that in advance.
That's true. You did.
I'm sorry about that, Your Honor.
How many of those forms has she filled out in the past? Huh?
Can't count.
And she just,
It's when you do one thing wrong, everything else becomes wrong. I didn't add the case number on my file, and so on my notes, and so I didn't have it handy.
so do we really all have to know that?
All my fault.
Probably not. I know it's your fault. I
Thank
could have
you.
told you that.
Everything
right.
is this. Your Honor, I think we're close to a resolution. We are just asking for a very short adjournment so that the prosecutors, I believe they need to speak to the officers on this case.
Is it, well, let me just ask this. Is it an issue of just paperwork or is it an issue of details you guys still have to work out?
Details we still have to.
Okay. Then probable cause conference will adjourn to January 8th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case people versus Terrell Rickett.
Ashley Phelps for the people.
Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Terrell Rickett. who's approaching the podium. Can you state your name, please?
Hi, how you doing? I'm Terrell Rickett.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I did have the opportunity to talk to Mr. Rickett. I need to talk with the prosecutor, so we're asking for an adjournment.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned without objection, January 15th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case of the people versus Lucinda Printup.
Water Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the people.
On behalf of Ms. Printup. Ms. Printup, can you please state your name for the record?
Lucinda, print up.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we had adjourned last time to get Ms. Printup evaluated for mental health treatment court. I have that paperwork ready. I'm going to be sending it to the court today. So we'd ask for an adjournment for that purpose. And
We're probably the mental health court in 15th.
yes, Your Honor.
That we're doing. All right. Is this the only thing she's held on, or is she held on other cases?
Her 14B case. Oh, this is the only thing that's holding her. I believe she was intending to post the bond. I believe it's only $100. If Your Honor,
But she hasn't posted that one.
that one I got her on home confinement for, so that she's PR'd on that case.
Got it.
So this is the only thing that's holding her.
Well, okay.
That is correct. I just reviewed ex jail. This is the only matter holding her bond, 10,000, 10%.
January 15th, 2026, 9 a.m. I'm going to go a little bit further out because the evaluation process needs to take place.
Thank you.
Bond continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calls case people versus Stephen Serta. Him.
Sorry.
No, you were good.
I'm sorry.
It was him who we were waiting on. I did not know you were waiting on him.
Yes, sir.
Thank goodness.
Custom bill based on behalf of Mr. Stephen Serta. Can you state your full name for the record, Mr. Serta?
Stephen Salvador, Serta, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And at this time, requested for preliminary exam.
You have all of this covered.
To my knowledge, yes.
People have their witnesses available to 6.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, January 6th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Barr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond continued. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Your Honor.
Court calls case people versus Tim Shelly.
Ashley calls for the people.
Your name, sir?
Tim Shelly.
On behalf of Mr. Shelly.
What are you doing?
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Shelly had been released from custody on the Friday. I tried to reach him, could not reach him. He ended up back in custody. I believe his 14B case had picked him up, or he was picked up on that case. So I'd ask for an adjournment so we can discuss this case with the client, and I'd ask for a moment to address one.
January 8th, 2026, 9 a.m. Yes, that's the bond.
Your Honor, there is a note on Extra that says that this case is not holding Mr. Shelly. Yeah, right. He did get a PR bond with a backup.
He has a $100, wow, 1,010% bond in this case.
I'd ask for a personal recognizance bond, Your Honor. I believe he posted a bond on. When did you post the bond on this case?
I had a $100 rolled over to a personal bond.
He posted the bond.
On the violation, on the other one, on this one.
I went to a,
I don't. Oh, hold on. Sticking out here. Yeah. My understanding is that he was arraigned on this case on the violation of this case, but I don't know what that is.
Yesterday,
Yeah,
to my understanding, or what I was told, is that 14A didn't see him yesterday. He was only arraigned on the 14B violation. That there was no violation on this
oh,
case.
he was arraigned by,
Protocol.
I think he was arraigned by, let's see. Yeah, I think he was arraigned by 14B magistrate.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
And he did get a PR bond on that, but.
Well, but no, not on this. This one, what was his bond sign? Okay, he had a tether violation on 14B matter, I'm informed.
Yes, and they did switch.
So
him-
they set his bond in this case because of that at 1,010%.
Okay. Okay, sorry. The note on Excel that says he's not being held on this case, excuse me, I would ask that this bond be lowered to a personal recognizance bond. He did not have any violations on this case. And
What was the tether violation?
I believe they had put him on home confinement. That was an issue.
And then he left? Oh,
No, they switched him to a GPS tether, which was more appropriate for this case, I believe.
I went to the address they had on the paper, and that wasn't the address that I live at, so they told me to come back to jail for the weekend. And then when I got back,
Okay, so believe he was put on home confinement. He went to the address that he thought was his home confinement address, but it was incorrect.
no, it was the same address. I couldn't get in the house, and the tether agent told me to stay there till police came got me and come back to jail.
Let me get the details on that.
that doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to figure out the part about you had an address that was your home, right, where you were living,
Right.
right? That's the address that they put on your home confinement tether, right?
They had an address that when I was growing up as a teenager, they had all the paperwork screwed up with the addresses. So. they told me
Okay,
to-
that's it. That's what I'm trying to get at. Then the address that they had was not your current address.
Right, right,
That's what I was trying to get at.
right.
Okay, and so,
But they,
but they had an address on there and you were trying to follow the order, so you went there,
right,
but that's not your address, so you couldn't get in.
right. And I called.
Is
the
there a
tether-
reason, hang on. Is there a reason why the place that is your current address, you can't live there?
I live in a trailer by myself.
Right, no, okay.
Right.
I
couldn't
just listen,
live there.
listen to my question, okay? In this trailer by yourself, is there a reason why you cannot go to that trailer?
No,
So all that happened here is that the address was wrong. And you called, said, I can't be at this address you gave me, and they told you to come back to jail.
and I seen
That's beautiful.
them yesterday, and they gave me a personal bond again on that.
No, I got it. Okay. I mean, you're probably gonna mess things up and keep explaining. Go ahead, Ms. Feltes.
That 14B case is a township case, so I have no access to anything about it. But I will note that, when the defendant was arraigned on this felony matter, his bond was set at 1,010%, and that would convert to a PR if he got released on the township matter. So it seems to me that if he's been released on the township matter now, again.
Yeah, but I think that release on the township. Okay, this is really crazy. Because I'm just trying to figure out where it seems to me that the overall intent was to release him on a GPS home confinement to his address,
Yes, Your Honor.
right?
Our no-go to order is 170 Kansas.
Is that where you live?
Divided by, I don't mind if he has a PR judge.
That's all.
Yeah, I'll give him a PR, but he's got to be able to. Do you know the address of your trailer?
It's in
You
the,
don't.
oh,
Oh, okay.
I don't, they asked me for the one next door. It's in a
To
lot.
do what?
They asked me for the address next door.
Okay,
It's in a
look,
lot.
buddy, here's what I'm gonna do.
And Your Honor, they put them
Are you
on,
on a tether?
Yes.
You will be. You're on one now?
Yes, they were supposed to take.
Okay, so here's a, no, I got you.
Your Honor,
I got
he's
you.
been placed on a
Everybody be
GPS
quiet.
tether.
Everybody be quiet. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Because I don't need any more of your information. Because doesn't make any sense to me as to why he's in. I'm gonna grant the motion to modify his bond. I'm gonna set his bond in this case at a $1,000 personal recognizance bond with a GPS tether. But at this point, I'm gonna have it location tracking. I don't know that I need home confinement. And I'll just do location tracking. We might change that at some point to a home confinement, but I'm gonna do that and then we'll seek him, since I'm releasing him, his probable cause will be the 50.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Here, clean that up. Okay, you got it?
Thank
you. You're welcome. All right, take care of yourself.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Matthew Smith.
Office for the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Alexis Zerps with and on behalf of Mr. Smith, who should be appearing by Zoom.
Mr. Smith, can you state your name, please?
Matthew Smith.
You're seeking an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Probable cause January 15, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
We'll
you.
be in touch, Mr. Smith.
Court calls case People versus Leontis Skinner.
Assistant Public Defender Ben Dunaway on behalf of Mr. Skinner, who is joining me at the podium now. Mr. Skinner, would you please state your name for the record?
Ladante Xavier Skinner Jr.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And Your Honor, we would like to set this for exam, and I would like to address bond if the court would allow.
Discovery is complete.
Yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available to 6. Preliminary examination in this matter will be set January 6, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Perry. As to bond.
Your Honor, my client is currently on a tether from Wayne County, so he'd indicate to the court that he's not a flight risk. He would like to go live with his mother in Inkster, and his community ties through his parents make him not a flight risk. I'd indicate to the court he has a job as a forklift operator at Ford, and he has a bit of a side hustle doing lighting projects for Smart Lighting Solutions. And I'd also like to—
In this courtroom, Judge Simpson makes one thing clear from the start. Excuses won't speak louder than facts. As voices overlap and tension builds, Judge Simpson cuts through the noise with direct questions that force the truth into the open. This moment isn't about who talks the most. It's about who listens, who follows the law, and who takes responsibility. You can feel the shift as the room realizes Judge Simpson is no longer entertaining explanations, only outcomes. So let us ask you, do you agree with how Judge Simpson controls the courtroom in moments like this? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real Judge Simpson courtroom moments.
The court to know the police report indicates the phone in question was his property. So at least on the felonies, we don't think there's much of a likelihood of conviction. So Mr. Skinner would ask the court to tether him to his mother's house in Inkster. He will.
What are the numbers on that address? I don't need the street, but on mother's address.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Go ahead.
27036.
It's not on Oakwood,
No. No.
because I have a no-go to an Inkster, but I don't. All right.
No.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Mr. Skinner failed to appear back. And at the time he failed to appear, there was a bond violation for him cutting off his tether. The tether was not recovered, and I believe community corrections stated they thought it was possibly thrown in the Huron River. So I do think.
Yes, I do see.
He also has a holdout of Wayne with bond denied for an assault. He has a holdout of Garden City for $500 for an RNO. He has a holdout of Lapeer with bond denied for fraud, and he has a holdout of Oakland for stolen property with bond denied. So at this.
Where's our tether?
Your Honor, I honestly think there may
You
be.
know? Where's our tether? Oh, no, that's Wayne County's.
You should answer that. That could implicate you in something. Why don't you not answer
He
that?
was
We'll
out with a
discuss.
tether, it was on his leg, and now there isn't a tether. And I'm just asking where the tether is, and you want me to let him out? He doesn't have to answer it. Motion for bond reduction denied, bond will continue, thank you.
I'm gonna answer that.
I just want the tether. It's a simple question. Trying to just impart information. Nobody wants to answer my question. I was curious. I mean, the Huron River is a big place, right? I mean, is it an Ipsy Huron River? You know? Might be. I think Denowith knows, but he's not telling. Court calls the case. People versus Laura Waldron.
Representative Sandra White, on behalf of Laura Walden. Lorenzo, it's my dad's name.
What'd you say?
I said Lorenzo.
There's your client.
I spoke with Ms. Walden last night. I do expect her here. Can you pass this
You
case?
do?
Yes,
Can we pass it?
yes, I can give her
Have
a
you
call.
seen my docket? No.
Well,
Where is she?
I don't know, Your Honor. This is something that's close to a resolution, so I would like to call her.
Everything's close to a resolution. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately. Thank you. Case People versus Kirby Snider, two cases. Where's Anna? What? Why is she here? Why? Who's recording?
No one.
Oh.
Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Ben Denowith on behalf of Ms. Kirby Snider, who stands to my right. Ms. Snider, would you please state your name for the record?
Kirby Snider.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, we're asking to adjourn for negotiations. My colleague Stephanie Cannon has secured a release to treatment for Ms. Snider from this court. We just need to update our mitigation and negotiate with.
Have they secured a bed for her already? Or probably not, because
No.
they signed the order.
No, Your Honor.
Any objection to the order for release to treatment? All right, court will sign that as well as it's on a GPS tether, so that will. And you need how much of an adjournment?
I think we're looking for the 8th, January 8th.
Probable cause conference, January 8th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond continued.
Yeah.
I wonder, does Miss Kirby know where the tether is? I'm gonna find it. Somebody's gonna give me an answer. Court calls the case, People versus Jason Perkins.
Ashley Phelps for the people. Your Honor, Mr. Riddell is in one of the site.
He's in one of the what?
One of the site. Okay.
Take your hands out your pocket.
Your last few copies.
Should I be happy about that? Nothing. What'd you say? What's your name? Huh?
Good morning, Judge. It's Count Brown. The court should be in receipt of a green sheet. We are asking for a brief adjournment to continue plea negotiation. This matter.
Your name, sir?
Jason Perkins.
Thank you. Probable cause conference, January 15, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You take your hat off in the courtroom, sir. Thank you. Court calls the case of the people versus Bunny St. John. And keep it off until you get out of my building.
Press spell this for the people.
Public defender, Ben Dunham on behalf of St. John, who is standing to my right.
Your name, ma'am?
I do believe, well, Ms. St. John, would you state your name for the record? Your attorney's just next door.
Bonnie St. John.
I
I
believe.
have a plea form. Is that what we're doing?
Yes. This was worked out by my colleague Q. He's next door, but I believe I can handle St. John. If you want to go ahead with the plea, you can just sign your name on the advice of rights form.
While she does that, the plea indicates that she's going to be pleading to a use of cocaine. The 1 year offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count one would be dismissed. The prosecutor and defense agreed to a sentence of 7411 if she's eligible. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding, Ms. St. John?
Who, what now?
That you're going to be pleading to use of cocaine, the 1 year offense.
Do I have to stay in jail for a year?
No, that's the maximum penalty.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what your sentence would be, but that you'd be pleading to that. That's an added count 2. Then count 1 would be dismissed, which is the felony charge. Okay, and then the form indicates that the prosecutor and defendant have agreed to a deferred sentence status under section 7411.
What's that?
Okay, was that explained to you by your attorney and what that means?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then I'm not taking it.
Could we just pass the matter and call it back later today?
Can I get out of jail today?
Okay, listen, I can't do anything and they're going to have to get her back down. So if that hasn't been explained, I don't know. What I will do, counsel, is I'll do this. I won't put her over into the new year. I'll put her to next week.
I went out today.
Mr. Well, our assigned PD is right next door, Your Honor, with the court.
I know, but how many more do you guys have back there? Couple? 4? Okay, somebody better explain everything. I'll have her taken back, but if you guys aren't ready when it comes back, I'm gonna be very angry because all of this should have been explained to her.
I will personally.
All right, go ahead. Take her back, bring me the next one, whatever. Because she's got 2 cases. Right?
We will send the management, Your Honor.
Court calls case. What? No. What do we do on this one? I have Kirby Snider. Is that?
We did Kirby's things.
She had 2 cases. What I thought. Court calls the case. People versus Joel. Is it Serbinoff?
That's Overwater Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for People.
Who's is that? Is that Burdell? Seriously? Are you ready with your next person? You got somebody there? But.
Bill Serbinoff, Your Honor.
Court calls the case. People versus Vitali. Percopio Vitali.
People.
Assistant Public Defender Ben Dunawith, on behalf of Vitali Percopio, who is standing to my right, I'm standing for our attorney of record, Mr. Besby. Sir, if you would like to waive your exam, you can state your name for the record and sign right here.
Both of these a waiver?
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
Is he waiving on both cases?
Yes. Sign the form, sir. Would you just state your name for the record?
Percopio, Vitali.
I know. All right. So you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination in these matters?
Yeah, yes.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them?
Yeah.
You understand you will not have that hearing and that you proceed to circuit court for further resolution?
Yeah, I do.
People also waive their right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on the case ending in 1429. Bound over to circuit court on the 4 counts with count 5 following. And on the other case, he's bound over on both counts. Your turn.
Your Honor, we will stand mute and waive the formal reading on both cases.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea as to all counts, all 7. Pretrial in these matters will be set for
January 8th at 1:30 before Judge Slay.
January 8th, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Slay. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Your Honor, I'm asking for an adjournment in this matter. Mr. Wallace does tell me that he has released the treatment in his circuit court matters. I haven't had the chance to talk to the prosecutor about that, so
So he's got a circuit court matter that's pending?
yes.
Okay. Do you know when your next date on that is, sir? No, it's okay if you don't. That's all
I
right.
don't.
Know? Okay. Let's,
I think he adjourned it till out to February because I was supposed to go to treatment, I guess.
I see. All right, so here's what I'll do on this one. I'll adjourn this one to January 15th. Let them try to figure out what's going on and see if we can get this one resolved or how we're gonna do it. Okay? January 15th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Everything else is in custody.
Yeah, mine is
Court calls case people versus Taenerys Williams.
And on behalf of people,
Assistant Public Defender Ben Dunlap on behalf of Mr. Williams, who is joining me at the podium now. Mr. Williams, would you please state your name for the record?
Taenerys Williams.
Your Honor, this is the date and time for PCC. The defense is asking to adjourn. We're missing one piece of discovery, and I'm told the link for us to download that was sent, I guess, yesterday. So we need to do that, review that with the client. We're asking for the date of January 8th.
Matter will be adjourned to, are you gonna be, you gotta get to him with that discovery. What is it that was downloaded?
It's a phone dump report. So like
January 15th, 2026,
Thank you, Your Honor.
9 a.m. Bond continue. Well, they're ready. No, I'm gonna do, let's do this finish.
Okay, but I never have seen it.
As this case moves toward its conclusion, Judge Simpson delivers more than just instructions. He delivers clarity. Deadlines are set, consequences are explained, and every party understands exactly what happens next. Judge Simpson balances firmness with fairness, reminding everyone that the courtroom isn't a place for confusion or delays. When the judge speaks this clearly, there's no misunderstanding left behind. Now we want to know, was Judge Simpson fair in this case, or should the court have been tougher? Share your thoughts below and make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more Judge Simpson courtroom breakdowns.